Hey guys and gals, A here. Welcome to another episode of EDCQ. So today we are talking flashlight. This flashlight. So if you want to know what this flashlight is and my thoughts on it, come on back because here we go. All right, guys and gals. So this is a new pickup for me. It is a recent pickup, and this is the Wurkkos. Is it? Go. The Wurkkos. This flashlight, the model is the TS10. And this is an incredible flashlight. It is small. It is definitely pocket friendly, bag friendly. Wherever you want to carry this, you're not going to have a problem. It has 3 LEDs on it. Let's see if I can candle up there. 3 LEDs on it, and it's got a push button tail switch. So this is the red, obviously. Comes in black, comes in an OD green, maybe some other colors as well. You definitely have your choice of that. And then it also, if you look in here, so you got the 3 large LEDs, but if you look right here and up here in between all those LEDs, you can see 3 circles. Those are lights as well. Those are your aux lights, your auxiliary lights. And so, yes, I do have auxiliary lights. Yes, the light's working. No, they're not on. That is what I'm here to talk to you about. So this flashlight, you can run it a few different ways. You could set up the user interface where you can like click through low, medium, high, yada, yada, yada. Or you can have it ramp up and ramp down. I believe default mode is ramp up, ramp down, and that is where I've got it. So I will show you that first. So when you click the light on, you go into light mode, and now if you press and hold, I'm now ramping up. I reach the highest, so that is the highest this light will go. I press and hold, and it will ramp down. And now we are in the lowest setting. And then in this mode, you know, I decide where I want it. I click it off. When I click it back on, it will be back in the level that I turned it off at. So whatever lumen that was, that is where it will come back on. Now the flashlight is on. I can double click, and now I'm in turbo, which is pretty good right there. Now when I turn it off, when I turn it back on, I am not in turbo, I am in the last use mode prior to that. So light is off. If I double click, what happens? You go into turbo. It does take it as a single click and then a second click. So 2 clicks from the off mode gets you turbo, which is very cool function. So now I am off or in the aux mode. So when you have the light in the aux mode where your auxiliary lights would be on, or if you go into a certain setting, you will be in off mode, but it's the same mode. When you're not using the LEDs for the flashlight, you are in auxiliary mode, which can also be off. So what you do is when it is off for an auxiliary, you click it 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so now I have low lights for auxiliary. So what will happen is I can click it into the flashlight mode, and when I click it to go off, it will be in auxiliary mode. And my auxiliary is blue lights. You could also have red lights, or you could have orange. So I chose red body blue lights, which I think is a pretty sweet combo. So you have that mode. Now if I press it 7 times again while still in all for auxiliary, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, now we are in high. So now I can cycle through flashlight to auxiliary. The problem with this is you will drain your batteries within a week if you leave it on this setting. So then we click it 7 times again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we are going to be in a flashing auxiliary mode, and then 7 times again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we are in off. So that's how you cycle through those modes, which is very confusing for some people because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It comes by default, I believe, in low. It might be hot, but it comes by default with this on. So you're playing with your flashlight, you're turning it on, you're cycling through, you're ramping up, you're ramping down, you're leaving it where you want, you're double clicking, you're going to high, and then you're turning the light off, but it's not off. And every time you do this, regardless of what you do, when you go into off mode, your auxiliary lights are on. So that is how you get there. You just cycle through 7 times when it's in auxiliary or off, and you will go through low, high, flashing off, low, high, flashing off. And all of those are your quote unquote off mode. Now, on low, which is where it is by default, I believe, where I have it right now, on this mode, the batteries will drain less quickly than being left on your shelf out of the box. Like if you just had like batteries laying on the shelf or batteries like this, they will drain quicker not being in this mode. This is a very, very, very low drain mode. So you're perfectly capable to leave it in aux mode on low, and that will not be a problem. When you put it tailed down, you don't see it. Even when you have it up, it's really not that bright of a light. So definitely option. I frequently will switch it to the off mode itself, but that is not a problem at all. Excellent light, the TS10. I do plan on getting this with the red auxiliary lights and the orange, because I just think that's cool and fun to play with. So 7 clicks when you're in off or auxiliary, rotate through the modes. And this is a ton of fun. You can go in and figure out all the different modes you can put this light in, and you can really customize it. And if you don't want to customize it, get the auxiliary lights off, and then you have a simple light of turn it on, ramp it up to whatever level you want, and it has memory mode. You can have a single mode light, click on, click off, and it's always on the level you want to be. So very cool light, very customizable. Wurkkos TS10. Very affordable, lots of color options. Check it out, I highly recommend it. And I purchased this one with my own money, and I will probably be purchasing 2 more in different colors. Thanks so much, guys. I hope you enjoy the video. Let me know if you have used the Wurkkos TS10 and if you have had trouble. It took me days to figure out what to do with these aux lights. Now that I know, I freaking love it. So thanks for hanging out. I hope you had fun. And remember, EDC, EDC.